Hi there folks, this is Tim with an Elite Dangerous stream. If you watch the previous stream, you'll see I've been kind of struggling a little bit getting back into this game. I tried a new ship that I hadn't tried before, various things, and kind of just having trouble with it, having trouble reconnecting, don't know whether I'm burned out or just kind of done with the game a little bit, maybe don't like some of the changes they've made. For whatever reason, basically just not reconnecting with the game. One of the things that I thought I might need is a break, but with Elite Dangerous, of course, you can take a break from a lot of the aspects of the game by just doing something else within the game. And what I've decided to do is to go on a very long exploration journey. Now, the exploration journey that I'm going on is the Galactic Nebula expedition. Now this is quite a long journey. It's actually going to take me possibly until November to actually get to the end of it, and obviously that means this is a fairly long series of streams that I'll be doing, mostly with kind of me jumping from star to star. And obviously between playing Elite Dangerous I'll be playing other things. It's just that obviously for probably the next couple of months, and when I'm streaming Elite Dangerous, this is what you'll be watching me doing. Now let me get rid of this image, and now you can see the actual galactic map inside the game. Now I'm actually at Sol, which is our system. It's where Earth is. This blue arrow is where I'm located right now, and then I'm actually going to be going to the first waypoint, which is about 1,000 light years away, and then from there there's actually a lot of nebulae around this area. But I actually need to hurry up and get to this waypoint here pretty quickly, because I'm actually starting behind the rest of the group. I'm actually a latecomer, signed up for this after registration was closed, and thankfully they let me in. So here's a few of the locations that I have put in so far, a few of these bookmarks. And then after this I'm actually going to be heading over here somewhere, and then all the way in, a little bit of a zigzag back and forth in towards the center of the galaxy and Sagittarius A. Now from there, where I go, I'm not really sure yet. I'm probably going to see how I feel. If the update that's coming in October, which is 2.2, is something that's really awesome that I need to get back for, then I'll obviously head pretty much straight back. And I've been to Sagittarius A before, so not that worried about doing that. I can speed run this. I think it took me about 22 hours of gameplay the last time that I actually did it, and I actually was stopping and scanning a few things doing that, so I'm pretty sure I can get it down to less than that if I actually have to speed run back because I want to. But I think this is going to be pretty interesting. Let me tell you quickly where I've been in the past. Now, I've been to a lot of the surrounding areas here, in all directions, whatever looked kind of interesting on the map. And then I went all the way up to Sagittarius A and pretty much straight back again. And then after that, the last exploration journey that I did earlier this year, I actually went, I kind of went out diagonally here, visited a few of the places here, and then went in pretty much a straight line right to the edge of this galactic arm here, to where the stars got very, very, very sparsely populated, and I ended up having to turn back. And then basically I just came pretty much straight back towards the bubble, as it's called. Now I'm actually really looking forward to this. I don't know how much fun it will be to watch as a viewer, but I think it'll be pretty interesting for me, and it's probably the break from a lot of the Elite Dangerous gameplay that I actually need. Annoying. Anyway, off we go. Pretty much this is it. This is going to be the stream for a little while. And for these first 2 waypoints, over the next couple of streams, probably going to be having to go fairly quickly, because I need to catch up with the rest of the group.
Ship detach complete. Follow the greens on your way out.
Perhaps something else of note is that I'm actually streaming 4K scaled down to 720p. So you're going to have to let me know if that causes any issues, or even if it looks better. I think it actually might help with the aliasing a little bit. Might make things look a little bit more sharp, even at 720p. Because you should have more detail.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
Okay, this is it.
Fuel scoop
Next jump. I'm just going to fly away from this star a little bit to get rid of the light pollution from this star, and then maybe you can see this tiny little nebula that actually surrounds this system directly in front. So this is the star. So this will be the first object that I actually do a deep scan. And this is where I need to go. And I think about here. I'm going to throttle back a little bit.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, we need somewhere that's actually flat here. Okay, here we go. And then while that's doing that, I'm going to bring up the system map and go to the waypoint planet. And just take screenshots from those locations, so that I've done it properly. I've visited those locations, just like everybody else in the group. Just not sure which one's which. I just realised how high up I am, and that I can definitely boost. Okay, so 2 sets of 2, and then 2 going the other way. So around about there is where I need to head. Extremely low gravity. Yeah, things that are coming in Horizons, like being able to launch a fighter from your ship and things like that. It's getting to be essential now to keep up with the updates. All right, close enough, I think. Oh, look at that view. Have my Frontier screenshots folder going into my OneDrive folder, so that they can be backed up, because obviously I work from home. I did sign up late, so I'm actually playing catch up a little bit, or I was today, but I seem to actually be pretty much caught up now with some of them. Obviously started off around Sol and Earth. I actually started out orbiting Earth, went to the checkpoint 0 here. This was the 0 waypoint, so this is where everybody actually grouped together before I had even signed up. Then people left here yesterday, I think, and then they're all traveling all the way up to here, and then we're all gonna go through these waypoints, and then they haven't given us the exact systems yet because they have a scout going ahead, but basically we're going to be going kind of like this, and then in towards Sagittarius A, which is the black hole in the center of the galaxy. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I like the fact that I'm actually going to be halfway towards Beagle Point at that point, and it would be a shame to waste kind of 25 light years worth of travel to not go the rest of the distance. So that might be something I do as well. But yeah, I'm gonna call this a night, but first I want to thank Boom Inc. 420, who the other night actually sent through a support donation or payment or whatever you want to call it on my channel, and I didn't know. I put that button on there, but I didn't really expect anyone to use it, and he did, and I didn't know. There was no notification from Google, YouTube, anything like that. I actually ended up knowing when he left a comment, just basically saying thank you for the stream on my channel, and I noticed that it said supporter next to his name, and obviously want to say thank you. I will try to make sure he sees this by linking it for him, but I want to say thank you. Everyone else, you know, there's no pressure to do that or anything like that, but please do subscribe, follow, depending on what service you're actually watching me on. Thanks everyone, good night.